Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Metal Mark the Boss Twitching. I'm Metal Mark the Boss. Yeah, I'm against the Jets right now. You can see my passing accuracy hasn't been so good, but at the same time, a lot of the times it hits my receiver's hands. It just hasn't, they were too close to somebody and they hit them right as they were catching it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum? That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Wentz. Aguilar has it. Give him 6 yards and the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
If it's not one guy, it's another with this defense. I mean, this is the #1 unit against the rush in the entire NFL. They know how to cover for each other. And, yeah, they've got great players. They also have very dependable players, too.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. From the gun, it's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for New York. Fielded at the 20. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
I'm coming for you, 27. I'm coming
Value three. Set.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Jets. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. To throw, it's Wentz. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Wentz. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And they've got the hookup. This is Olsen. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Wentz to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He finds Matthews.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds right around the 20. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
He was out of bounds before he caught the ball.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Throwing again on second down. Wentz.
Roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Me.
Defense.
It's me being an idiot.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Greg Olsen, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
This hits it right there. Take
This
that
is
momentum,
close.
take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Nope. Never got that second foot in. I knew it. Out of bounds.
Wentz's pass complete to Greg Olsen. Touchdown, Jets.
Oh, they screwed me.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Crazy.
So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. He's got a man! Complete.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty.
Penalty is declined.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Green once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's A.J. Green as he gets set to go again on offense. Creeping up on 1,000. Could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage a quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now, too.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his second
Soup kitchen, baby. Serving them plates up.
But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. He finds his target. It's Matthews. And he'll lose yardage here.
Damn, did they try to pick up like the Eagles team? Aguilar, Matthews, Wentz.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
On second down, here's Mixon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Wentz now to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
Well, they dialed up the screen there, hoping that convoy of blockers could get out in front and get them enough yardage for the first down, but they were able to get there before he got to the sticks.
This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kareem Hunt taking it in. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Once again, they run with Mixon. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens. Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. All right, here now a look at A.J. Green. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Green. This is caught. 36 yards on the play. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Tighten up, tighten up.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
But
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
Oh, she's at
She's
least
on like the 5th tune. At
Yeah,
this point.
she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Jets set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a dump off here complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And it'll be
Kickoff.
intercepted.
Needed one.
Picked off by Eli Apple.
They talked me up. I wasn't even mad. They're like, look, 0 pickoffs today. Oh, they want him to get 5. They'll get that through the year.
That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7
He's a
points
rookie.
in the NFL,
He's a beast.
that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7.
Aguilar,
Could
too.
have made one more play. Could have had our shutout.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
180.
All day, every day, any day.
After the interception, here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. A good pickup there at 22. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds
trying to
weak
get him
spots
to
in order to get open.
Get the
Looking
ball.
for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now gone. Jones has it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's
Start using timeouts.
got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Butker on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Harold Landry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Shotgun now for Wentz. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted.
No room to take a shot at the end zone and maybe a kick. Maybe I'll just let my dude get the kick. Now I got 2 picks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Sack, baby! Sack!
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they will be at home next week to take on
So it's great with taking a rookie that, is a decent player, even though he's a little low, and putting him in with a whole crew of guys that are really good. Because look, he's getting all these plus and bonuses for being out there too. Now he's within like a 10-point range of being up there with all these really good offensive linemen. 5 points each, actually. Look, he'll be an 81, 84, 82, 80, 81, 81. Then, yeah, he's almost as good as that other dude that's on the left side, which he's fine, so it works. And he's only a 2-year guy. Look, 4 years, 8, 1. My front line, other than him and him, they're all rookies and 1 years. Like, everything I do, I've been getting young guys. See, rookie, 1 year. See, he's the only one that's got age. He's got 4. 2. Like I said, this team's a young-ass good team. I picked out a pretty decent team. I usually end up pretty good when it comes to drafting teams. Damn, we needed that. Yeah, that's about the only spot that I'm hurting. Oh, they want me to do training. I ain't never did. I got 10 minutes. We'll see what I can do. I just don't want to get caught up and run past time.
Today's a work day, gentlemen, and you know what that means? We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to work?
Cut! White 20! Cut! Cut! 180! What's that? Here goes the knot! 180! What's that? Here we go! 180! Knot! Knot! 180! What's that?
Damn. Crazy crap.
Knot! White 20! Hey, knot! Here goes the knot! White 20! What's that? Strap them up. Pull up your big boy britches. This is for gold. What's that?
All right, man, bring it in tight, bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That was the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
What's that? Tonight, 180. Turbo set. Cut. Black 20. What's that? Cut. White 20. Black 20. Cut. Here goes tonight. 180. What's that? Here we go. 180. What's that? We're good. We're good. Dot. White 20. What's that? Dot. 180. What's that? Here goes tonight. 180. Turbo set. Set. 180. Turbo set. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Set. 180. Left hand at it. Go. Here goes tonight. White 20. Turbo set. Tonight. White 20. Set. Set. White 20. What's that? Set. Black 20. What's that? Here goes tonight. 180. Set.
There we go. That's my face right now. Alright, I'm just about ready for the other game. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll be back with more Madden 2020. Hit that subscribe button. This is Metal Mark the Boss. Metal Mark the Boss Twitching. Check out my merch store. Alright, I'll see you guys. Stay safe. Later.